Well, I got about 2 miles up the road here and had to come back and get my camera. This was all just being laid down. I had to come back and get a camera so I could show this to you. So these are Christmas chemtrails. I think those are normal. That to me isn't normal. I don't see any normal contrails today. In a couple of my recent videos there were normal contrails with these. So I guess we can call these the Merry Xmas chemtrails. You should see a real contrail down in here. See him coming up? I've been watching him for about 3 minutes. And the one on the left is obvious. Sorry for the dirt. And it's just a few minutes later. Those I cannot attribute to them. However, all of this is, oh, I got the sun there. Yeah, all of that. It's about 15 minutes later, same general area. Yeah, you can see that one crossing now. That's north. There's a guy cutting an arc, going west. It's the sun. This is south. And 12:25. Now that guy's turning west, it's turning south again. So he's caught a huge schwa. Goes back up here. It's just really hard to get into because of the sun. There's two that just crossed. Oh, that's a new one there. So you can probably see where they crossed. Their V is still there, and then this fellow is up here in this huge mess. And this guy's coming out this way. Yeah, there he is. It's looking south. And this one is quite impressive, isn't it? Yeah, so he's making a pretty good pace. You can see the tip of him out there. The sun gives it a nice sheen. And it's only been a few minutes. I just had to get this one because it spread out so wide. I don't know, it might be pretty faint on the camera. This is that guy that was the pinpoint. A couple minutes later, it really spreads wide. There's two more that just crossed. It's just a couple minutes later. That's looking south. Well, it's about 12:50 now. We're back up my driveway. That guy is heading north. He's way out there. I think all that haze for the contrails. Because that's what they are, you know, the contrails. Alright, it's almost 2 o'clock. Let's go see what they're doing. Well, I'm making spaghetti. And they're making these beautiful 90-degree angles. Except that this one is cutting an angle. A big schwa. There's one. He's heading north, so I'm looking south. The guy cutting the schwa is way out there now. He's going primarily south, a little west. This guy heading south, he made that nice 90 back there. That's the other 90 from the guy cutting the schwa. So they are hazing up the sky. However, there is much less of it this year than last year. But it seems like when this is going on, it's maybe when it's getting ready to rain. And it really started up in earnest in November. Alright, it's 2:20. They're still going hard at it. That fellow's heading north. Then we got this guy down here. He's heading south. It's hazing up out there. It's easier to see out towards the horizon. supposed to rain in 48 hours. Well, it's about 3:30 now. There's a fresh one. I didn't even look over my head. Wow. Wow. That's looking south. Wow. That's looking east. Is the moon there? Barely. That's over my head. Rotating. Fresh one. Looking north. Rotating over to the west. Well, they've been busy while I'm making spaghetti. Man. Here he comes. He's below the other ones that are spread out. Couldn't tell you how much, but he's below them for sure. Look how wide that is. I mean, that's got to be over a mile.